Hello and welcome back to Tech Bytes, brought to you by MASSP. My name is Ryan Casey, and today I've got a great resource that's going to be very helpful to all of you teachers who are doing your best to communicate while we are all in online or distance learning environments. And this resource is called Talking Points. And basically, Talking Points allows you to set up a class and send out communications to your student families. That'll either send them a text message on their phone or send them a message on the Talking Points app, which is free for parents to download. And what's really great about Talking Points is you can personalize and customize the message so the student's name is included, yet everybody gets their own unique message sent to them by you, the teacher. What's also great is it supports multi-languages. So if you have a family that maybe speaks or is more fluent in Spanish or Arabic or whatnot, you can communicate back and forth, and it will transpose the messages to meet that person's preferred language preference. So really cool app. I'm going to show you how easy it is to set up your class, how to add students and their parents' contact information, and what the messages actually look like as you're sending them out on your computer or laptop, and what it looks like on the mobile device of the parent. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm over at the Talking Points website, which is talkingpts.org. I've already set up a free account with email. It only took a moment or so to do. I'm at the point where I'm going to create a class, which will be the first thing you are prompted to do when you first set up your account. So I'm going to add a class. I'm going to call this class Tech Bytes. And so obviously my class is empty. So it's important to point out on the free account, you are allowed to create up to 5 classes, and you can set up to 200 contacts. So think about that. There are district licenses available that allow you to have unlimited classes, unlimited contacts. It'll connect automatically to your student information system. So for now, a couple different ways that I can add in contacts. I can set up an invite code, and I can take that invite code and post it on my Google Classroom, if you will. I can add contacts by uploading a CSV or an Excel spreadsheet file if I have all of that listed somewhere, or I can import from Google Classroom. For today's purposes, I'm just going to add in a couple different names just manually at the bottom. So I'm going to add in my own kids. So we'll say Orange the father, home language is English. So again, if I know some of this, what their preferred language is, that is something I mentioned in the beginning where it'll actually transpose that message from English or whatever language I'm typing in to their preferred and back and forth. So I'm just going to add in these real quick. So I'm going to add in my students, and now they are listed in my Tech Bytes class. So now I'm at the point where I'm ready to send a message out to my students' families. So I can either go into a classroom and find just an individual student that I want to message, or I can go to this Compose area over on the left-hand side. And then using the drop-down, I can select everyone. So all of my classes, all of my contacts. I can just choose a specific class, or I can, again, find an individual student that I want. I'm going to send it to my Tech Bytes class. I can see it. That means there are 2 recipients there. I can type a message out that I want. They'll actually have some suggested messages, which is really cool. So depending on if this is like your first introductory message coming from Talking Points, hi, I'm so-and-so, whatever you chose to be called in your profile. Hello, families. This is a reminder about work. If you want a personalized one, hi, I wanted to let you know that student first name did an excellent job staying focused today. So there's different ones that they already have pre-selected for you. Again, you can type out your own if you want. And then you can even save it as a template. So if you have your own special Monday or Friday check-in, anything like that, you can actually save that template so you don't have to retype that out every time. So I'm going to use this one. So, hi, I want to let you know that student first name did an excellent job staying focused. I'm going to change this message on their work this week. Please praise them for trying his or her best. Thanks. So I'm going to send that to both of these students. You do have some additional options with formatting. If you wanted to add some color and whatnot, they obviously won't see the color and the formatting on a regular SMS text message. They will see it if they use the Talking Points free app. Down at the bottom, you can add additional files, images. You can link to something in Google Drive. There's even a polling feature, too, if you want to do a survey to your parents. I can send this right now, or I can schedule this to go out at a specific date or time. So you can do some of this work in advance before you send out your Sunday reminder, your Friday check-in. If you have time on a Tuesday, do it a couple days early, right? I'm going to go ahead and just send it now. So I'm going to hit send, and then I'm going to switch over and show you what this looks like from a parent's viewpoint on their mobile device next. So now we are at the point where we've created an account, we've set up a class, added students and their parent contact information, and we sent out our first message. So right now I have my cell phone pulled up. I sent a message out to Rosalind, and I can see what that looks like two different ways. So the first way is through SMS, so in other words, as a text message on my phone. You'll notice at the top that the phone number it's coming from is not the teacher's personal phone number, right? That's an auto-generated number. And it says who it's from. Mr. Casey, hi. I just want to let you know Rosalind did an excellent job on the work this week. There was that customized or pre-built message that we customized to send out and added the student's first name automatically in there. I'm going to switch over, though, and show you what this looks like from the Talking Points app as well. So again, they can either use their regular text message system or they can use the app. When using the app, and I pull it up, that's where we can see some of those formatting options as well. So whether they use the app or just the text, notice that they can reply back. So I'm going to write back as a parent, thank you for letting us know, and I will hit send, and that'll send back. So again, we can communicate. Again, if this was in a different language, it would automatically transpose those back and forth so both parties can communicate. I'm going to now switch back to the teacher dashboard and show you what the messages look like coming back. So I'm back on my teacher dashboard. I can see under the messages section, so right underneath where we composed a message earlier, I have a little notification that there's a 1. So I click on messages. I can see, oh, it looks like Rosalind's parents responded. Who was this? This was the father. I can see how it was translated. This was English to English. So now I can keep this conversation going by just individually talking to just that one parent now by continuing down here. And this is where you can kind of go back and forth. So it's important to point out that when you send a group message and a parent replies, they are not replying to the entire group. It is just going back to you for that individual response. So parents don't have to worry about maybe sensitive conversations being shared out with the group. So you can do all of your communicating right from this dashboard, and it's really, really simple to use. And just a couple more things I want to show you as we begin to wrap up this video. It's important to point out, if you go into your profile area and go into notifications, you can actually choose how you want to be notified as the messages are coming back. So if you have a lot of parents that are taking you up on this tool and they're communicating, you can decide if you want to be notified by email every single time one comes in, if you just want to let it come naturally to your dashboard and you check it. Do you want to be sent a text message on your phone as well? Again, you can do all of those things in your profile area. You can go back and change your teacher name, all that stuff. It's also important to remember that you can delete your classes at any time. You can rename them. You can remove a student if you need to, or move them to a different class if you accidentally put them in the wrong place. So you do have some additional settings and options with your Talking Points account that you want to explore to maximize it to the best of its ability to fit your needs. And that's going to do it for this edition of Tech Bytes. Again, a really powerful resource, talking points that you can use to help stay in communication with your students and their parents or guardians with all of the distance and online learning that's occurring right now, which presents its own challenges in itself. So communication shouldn't be one of them. So I really hope you guys check this out. Again, it's free. You can go to talkingpts.org to get started and set that up. Remember, to learn about TechByte videos like this and others, you can head over to MASSP.com for all of those great resources. You can also go to our YouTube channel and be sure to subscribe so you will know when the latest video resource is added. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.